Howdy, howdy. How are y'all? Okay, I'm gonna change something real quick on the chat. I'm just gonna make it a little bit... Should I make it bigger? Longer? So I forgot that I was supposed to make a spinning shark emote, so that's what I'm gonna start with today. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to upload it today, but at least a good chunk of it will be made. So... okay, there we go. Got the shark here as the reference. It's not gonna be flat like that. I'm gonna have to curve it so it can fit. I want to double check one more thing. Make sure... Hi, Seawolf. Hold up. How are we doing? Right. I'm like huge right now. I need to change. Drawing tablet. Good to good? It's good to hear. I put on the beanie because I realized there was a weird clipping error with my hair. I still have to fix that. But I wanted to add a few adjustments to the rig for this, so I didn't fix it all right away. So right now the beanie is covering a bad hair day. A bad rig day. Okay, shark. Blank canvas. Exactly. I feel like, I mean, beanies in general are good for bad hair days. Also, is beanie just an American term? I remember reading that for this kind of hat, people use other English-speaking places use a different word. I think it starts with a T. I forget. For growing hair out. Oh, right. This is the tricky part. Yeah, I'm like, I like having short hair. I like having long hair. I hate the in-between part. Oh, this is a pencil. Just a really grainy one. Yeah, toque. Is it just Canadian, or do they also use that in the UK? I don't even know if I'm saying it right. Toque? Talk? Tokyo? Tokyo? Funny how, like, yeah, just make different words in the same language. Yeah, that should be a decent size. Delete all that. Ook. Kind of. Took. I don't even... I have to look this up. Let me see if I could find... Google should tell me, right? It will probably not show up in the audio, since I think I have desktop audio off. Pronunciation. Oh, it is? Yeah, it's just toque, right? Toque. Have you listened to BB No Money? Baby No Money? I was like BB No Money. Baby No Money. That's a song that has it in lyrics. I mean, I'm so bad at listening to lyrics. Like, sometimes I'm like listening to a song, or listening to someone else sing a song that I know, and I was like, I had no idea they said that. I am definitely of the brain that can listen to, like, instrumentals better than lyrics. I don't know if that is because I studied music, or if that's just a brain thing. I don't know if I've always been like that. I started reading music when I was like 11. Really distressed looking shark here. Also, I've only listened to like 4 Baby No Money songs. I'm curious which song it says that. You're a music-brained individual too? Played guitar since you were 16? Nice. I should have picked up guitar. I really regret not doing that because they offered it as like a class at my school. I think it conflicted with something else that I wanted to do, so that's why I didn't do it, but I'm like, I should have. I try to do self-teaching. I'm very bad at being self-motivated when it comes to music. Self-motivated with drawing, not with music. It's the one with Connor Price, if you recall correctly. Okay, I don't think I've listened to that one. Although if the shark spins, I'm wondering how much space it will take. This will probably be the longest it'd be. The stress on the shark's face. I mean, isn't that a mood? Just like... I'll probably change it, but I think it's funny for now. Do I have the fin on the right area? I'm gonna cry, shark. I like how that made it. Oh yeah, anytime you put a period, it's like, that's a link. Don't press that link. We don't know where it goes. I don't know if it's just me, like, the keyboard on my phone is, the spacebar just seems too small, and I always freaking put a period instead of a space. So when I'm trying to look something up, sometimes it's like, whoa, I'm gonna take you to the website. I'm like, please don't. I have no idea where that is. I feel like they should make the spacebar bigger. I don't feel like my fingers are that big either. Yeah. Petition to make it better. I mean, it's like a digital thing, so yeah. Hey, Shy Hermit Crab. Welcome. How's it going? So far the internet's doing well. Last time we had to like cut it kind of short because of this. I mean, because of the internet being all weird. It's just a bad day. Wait a second. Yeah, okay. Actually, I should look at a reference. It's sort of just making sharks from memory. But it'll probably look better if I looked up a reference. Save this. Shark. Refs are key. Yeah, I feel like there's a point sometimes where I'm just like, I've drawn this so many times. I don't need a ref, and I'm like, it will make it look better. Memories are not super reliable. This guy. Let's see. You know what? I should probably announce that I'm streaming on social media. Be a decent streamer. Especially since it's not like being all weird right now. Paste. Right. Drawing. It's only Tumblr that allows embedded stuff. Can't do that so well on Blue Sky, so I just do it on Tumblr. So technically sharks cannot fold like this. This is like a dolphin shape. You know what? It's like part plushy, so it could do what it wants. Sharks do like a swish left and right instead of up and down. Up and down is what like dolphins and whales do. So I think I need to change. Like the Twitch chat is being like chopped off. Maybe it copied something that it wasn't supposed to. Oh, it did. I don't know if I like that. Move it up. I don't know if the chat will, maybe that works, kind of. Struggling with the place for your story to go. The HBAU one. You need ideas. You're out, there's inspiration. And you got nothing. Oh no. Not the art block. I wish I could be more helpful, but me and writing, we don't get along very well. One day, I say, and never practice writing. Also, if anybody wants... Wait, I don't want this pen. If anybody wants, the art help channel on Discord can totally be used for writing as well. I know some people sometimes are like, writing's not the same as art. I'm like, it is. It's the same. Writer's block instantly. Oof, gone. What if you like try to write about something else? Give it like a little break? Like, I mean, with drawing, sometimes I'm like, focus on some other stuff. And come back to the idea later. The eye was... Okay, alright, we need to change the eye. Where's my old... My other, emote? Oh, wait, I gave it like a big round eye. It was like shiny. Almost had a toad eye? Yeah, kinda. It sometimes works, but not for the super shiny. I need to change its snout. It's a little too round right now. We need to give it more of a snout. Wait, Seawolf, do you draw? I can't remember. Yeah, not well, but yeah. Like for fun? Not digitally, okay. Yeah, try to remember who's an artist in the crowd. But I forget sometimes. Cool. Sometimes I go like on random art rants and I'm like, I don't know if anybody knows what I'm talking about. I think I'm gonna try to shrink this. Can I do this? There we go. Looks better. I think I did the last emote last year. I guess I didn't save it. No, here we go. Okay, so like this one, the funky toad eye kind of works. A barbarian, 70%. Oh, 70% is pretty good. Here, let me see. Watch me get like lower. I don't remember what the lowest is on this one. I still haven't fixed it. 82? Okay. Awesome. No, we don't do that here. Only EOSSUM. That'd be funny if it actually... 94? Sheesh. 90? Gotta pin yours for a second. 94%. Anybody could beat that? 90. Actually... 90% still got it. I have way too many references open. I have way too many references opened. Running out of space here. Now it does look like a dolphin. Oh, Moxie from Hell of a Boss. Someone called you a possum. I'm not a possum. What is Moxie? So many people call me a rat. I'm not a rat. Be back from work? Nice. Hope it went well. Oh, an imp. Okay. Wait, why would people be like, you're a possum? Imps don't look like possums. I guess I don't give them the full fin. Only one fin up here. I'm Earth folk. I mean, true. Like, I do sometimes get ahead of myself and I'm like, I know the difference between an opossum. They're not rodents, but honestly, if I didn't go the possum route, I probably would have been like, I don't know. I don't care. It did. Still dealing with the remodel in your department. They're almost done with our area. Oh, I didn't know there was a remodel. Well, I hope it's not too inconvenient. Or it'll be, like, much better once it's done. Time to embrace your inner Yeah, I was like, I'll give you the crown, because... give you 4 crowns for 94. You know, that makes sense. I'm not gonna do 9 crowns for 99. I've been switching your store to the universal layout of Walmart's because it wasn't for a long time. Oh. I didn't even know they, like, did universal. I know they just keep changing it, like, every couple of years. I actually don't know how often. Sometimes I go back and I'm like, what? I don't know what's going on here. Our Walmart has really bad vibes, so I try to, like, avoid it when possible. Local Walmart near here just changed. It was awful. Yeah, like, the current layout that I've seen, it was awful too. Freaking confusing. So I should do... side to side? I'm like, front-facing Shark Tail. Gonna see how this works. If I actually flip this over. It was easier to do with an opossum. It is already kind of at an angle. Yeah, Walmart is avoided at all costs in your home. No offense. I mean, yeah, if you gotta work, you gotta work. What a meanie. Not gonna recover from that one. Whoop. Cursed tail. Don't look at that. Okay, so this has to be smaller. Why is animation so hard? What would the command yeet actually do in some cases? Hey, broken demo disc. How are you doing? Nope. Ban the person being yeeted, so you can ban yourself. I heard someone say it's okay to time people out, it's okay to, but you should keep your bans, like, regulated? I don't know, like, that banning too much might actually affect your channel. I mean, not as a streamer, as the, chatter, but I don't know. But if you had stream icons, it would eat the chatter. Stream icons? Like... Wait, what are stream icons? Like the badges? Keep it to joke timeouts. Stream avatars. Oh, hello. Is it... Do you pronounce the CH as a K sound? Or a ch sound? The chile or Kyle? I feel like it depends. You want rules, but you don't want people to be walking a tightrope in chat. Yeah, I'm still not sure what what the stream icon would be. So we don't get like user like profile pics in chat. On eggshells. Just stepping on real eggshells. I think I overestimated my skills on animation here. Dork looks skinny. Did I just copy the blue high? Tracing. And this on this stream. Of chocolate. Child. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, right? Yeah, several, like, Latin-based languages pronounce... Wait, no, do they? I forgot. Yeah, there's some other ones that do CH like a K. Same thing with TH. Instead of the th sound, it's just T. T. Or Legos. Not the Legos. How's everyone doing? Luchevere, how are you doing? Doing well. Actually struggling with animation. I think I'm just gonna copy the blue high. It's too complicated. I wonder if I could just copy and paste it here. Tay Tem. Tem is kind of cute. Kind of like the character from Undertale. Oh, I can't paste it. Dang it. Okay, fine. I'll just visually copy the blue high. Yeah, in Italian, sessi, che, cheche, cha-cha, real smooth. I know, animating, it's, Okay, I'm gonna try this again. Alright, we have our base here. But I think the tail's too low here. Turn it out to the front. I don't understand your musical reference. What kind of music do y'all listen to? I feel like I listen to a variety, but then sometimes when people are like, yo, let's share playlists, I'm like, wow, my music taste is very different than yours. It will be all the way over here. Oh, the cha-cha slide. A lot of varieties, metal, rock, mostly. Yeah, definitely lean towards rock. Metal, not so much. My apologies for any metal folk. Like, I thought I was into folk. I do like some folk, but there's some stuff that I'm like, nah, this is too twangy for me. Trying to make the most of the space, but this freaking tail is being difficult. Oh wait. You even have an appreciation and respect for country and rap of all things. And folk. Yeah, we're talking music. I mean, sometimes I do wonder whether people who say they don't like rap, whether it's a racist thing, I don't know. In some cases. But I do enjoy hip-hop a little bit more than rap. Because I do like the dancing. Country varies. Can't understand what they say. I mean, you heard me earlier, I was like, I can't understand what anybody says. Some singers, they kind of sing in cursive. Like, what's his name? Jack Stauber? Completely sings in cursive. Guy who sings for Alt J? Cursive. I don't know what the guy's saying. Sometimes. But the beeps and the boops are good. Oh hey, Dosh! How was your vacation? Oh man, didn't say hi? How dare you? How dare you not say hi? I'm totally joking. It's cool, it's cool. Honestly, yeah, making it to streams, there's just so many streamers. Doesn't always align with schedules. Okay, I think I'm not gonna worry about trying to make it as space efficient in the square. We're gonna make this canvas bigger. Then we might just do the tilt like the possum. That reminds me, Alt J is really hard to understand. Exactly. It was fun. Been here for a couple of weeks now. Been so busy reviving your crap. Saying hi to different streamers now that you can. Nice. Well, thanks for stopping by. Okay. This is just a sketch. I'm like trying not to overthink it. And then we'll flip them around. You won't see their face. It will cut off over here. And tabs open. Wild. Do you do you have the sound on for everyone? It's just like blah, 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 blah. The overstimulation. Oh man, it looks like the shark just got its head bitten off. Orb. Almost 100% possum somehow. I don't know how that happens. The odds are really high. I don't think you can get lower than 69% because I'm so mature. Love the support with the lurkies. Nice. It's a goldfish. Looks like it's stuck in a wall. 70%? I feel like we got two 70%. Falling off. Okay, maybe we'll give it some... No. We gotta push it. That's a weird thing about animation frames. Sometimes they're like, this makes no freaking sense. 71? We're all going into the 70s. It's contagious in the stream. Got lower. Do you get your crown revoked? Nah. Okay, I'm gonna bring up the animation thing. See how it looks. Where is it? Timeline. Gonna erase all these other ones. Getting too confusing. Oh, this is the siren song. Wait, no, not that one. This one needs to go away. Do timeline? Sure. I still don't know what all these numbers mean. Kind of playing it by ear. Animation folder. Two. Oh, I didn't mean to move that there. There, 5. Now the tail doesn't move. Nice modification. Supper is on. Nice. I read that as Brazilian butt lift. Awesomeism. It's like vampirism. Vampirism. Vampirism? Vampirism. Vampirism. Spend too much time watching Spicy and you catch it. Potassium, right? Good old potassium. Amy Alstachio. 95? Oh shit. Alright. Alright. Seawolf got dethroned. I'm gonna pin that message now. Damn. Alright. Get one more crown extra. Congrats. Seawolf went to go get dinner. Or supper. Then got dethroned. Okay, this doesn't make sense. We need to scrunch it up even more. Cursed middle frame. I gotta get the onion skin off. Where? Right. What? Duplicate this. Flip it around. Oh, I can't do that right now. Here is that. 3? 88. I think I got like 81. Okay, flip horizontal. Oh, wait. Gotta flip the other one, too. Alright. Freaking animation brain. I was wondering about risking playing copyrighted music from time to time, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Maybe on Discord. I'm always like, one day I'll do a Discord stream, but I don't know, never found the time to. Okay, I gotta duplicate this one. Change. Okay, I should probably name these layers because all it says is layer 2, layer 5. Okay. 1. The European time zone curse strikes again. Good night. Good night. Thank you so much for hanging out. Have a good sleep. Yeah, yeah. No, I do know that. It's just, I don't know. I also kind of use my music to, like, block out any background sound. I mean, I feel like my mic is doing a pretty good job of doing that. But I feel like the VODs just having, like, dead air. I don't know. How many people actually watch VODs? And maybe I'm just worrying about nothing. Streams on Discord, it still gets a copyright strike. Oh no. Rip. Who's gonna take care of my Discord? Okay, so I think this is layer 6? No, I put it on the wrong side. I miss the old Flash animation. Okay, there we go. Flip that around. Okay. Name that 3. Last one. Alternatively, you can do the flip thing where you have copyright-free track that goes into the VOD. Wait, how do you add that? Then, like, wouldn't it be playing both? Oh, yeah. Wait, what happens if I mute my music right now? Will chat? Will y'all still be able to hear it? But not on my end? Okay, it's a really quiet song, but I'm just looking at the bars. Oh, it's... wait, no. No, it's completely turned off. Okay. Okay, I lost my chat box. Only Clippers would hear it. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, if you can link something explaining that, because I don't quite get it. The cursed frame. Okay, 4. Oh! Fast. Alright, wait. Dun, 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 dun. We can't see this one for some reason. I may need to make these longer. I forget how to make the frames longer. Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. Okay. That kind of works. I would just have to do the full spin. Wow. Obviously gonna mess with the timing and clean it up a bit. Spin. Yeah, it was like completely forgot that I had promised a spinning shark. Here we are. Okay. Okay, this one. Gotta be going. Have a good night. Stay awesome, possum. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. Have a good one, barbarian. I could delete that. Wait a second. Aha, there we go. Okay. Then we have to make it go the other way. Okay. So it would be... Wait. The tail would shrink a bit. The head would pretty much stay the same. Wish. Okay. Kind of foreshortened. That might not be as extreme of an angle, but I'll give it a try. Yeah, I feel like it has to be pushed a little bit more. Can we change this layer? Wait, no. Turn it into a raster? Oh, I don't think I can do that. Rasterize, there we go. It just gets wrinkly. I mean, this is a sketch, so I'm just trying to figure it out, but maybe it'll work. Do another one. It whips back too quickly. Might need a center one. Front-facing one. It'd just be like an orb, wouldn't it? This onion skinning. Ponders the shark orb. Be like... Those eyes would be... Got them predator eyes. Oh wait, no, this would be 7. This would be 6. When I'm just like randomly shouting out numbers, it's the frame names. That's 2 frames, that's 2 frames. That's just 1 frame for some reason. It gets longer as it goes. Oh, wait a second. Bam, bam. Yeah, okay, okay. Dang, I thought you were hiding a code in the stream for us to solve. Like, 5, 4, no, that's 6, that's 7. Just writing down the timestamps, we set a number down on the napkin. Man, if only I could just make random codes off the top of my head. It'll be a quiz later. Wait. One of these frames is wrongly named. Okay. That. Okay, that looks better. The eye seems to be traveling. Doop, 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 doop. Yeah, the front-facing one, the eye is too low. Bam, bam. Look kind of funny. The eyes higher, but... Oh. Okay, I need to erase the other one. Okay, like, at least... It doesn't look bad from far away. I mean, obviously, if somebody who knew what they were doing as far as animation, they'll be like, yo, that's wrong, but shh, we don't have to... It's gonna be like, what? 112 pixels by 12 pixels? By 112 pixels? Hold up. Alright, the number 3 caller. Imagine if we took calls. Who dials in and says number at 52 minutes and 33 seconds gets the grand prize jackpot. No one will ever know. I mean, if I had a jackpot available, I would just keep it for myself. Be starving artist no more. Not gonna lie, sometimes, don't get me wrong, that's how they get you. I'm just like, I could buy a lottery ticket. I'll probably lose, but no. I mustn't give in. That's how they get you. Alright, I'm gonna keep this. Like, not like this, obviously, but... You miss every shot you don't take, I say. With no money. Who came up with that? Was that like the casinos themselves? Wait, did you really buy 400? That's a lot. No, okay. I was like concerned. Oh no, my mic peaked when I said that. My concern was high. 5 max. Okay, that's a reasonable amount. I was like, I'm so worried. Like, ain't my business to tell anybody what to do with their money, but 5 losses too many. Alright, I'm trying to figure out where the heck... Well, I don't know. Okay. This is like not the most intuitive animation program, so I do struggle a lot with it. I make it not an animation folder. Throw one out. Get out of the animation folder. Look like a very cursed thing. Okay, we'll start with this guy. Oh, gotta color it too. Maybe I'll change the title for this. Animating a shark. How dare Spinny not be a word recognized by not autocorrect, was it? Spell check. First animation program is GIMP. You have to use the layers tab for the animation to manually enter the delay. Whoa, wait. As the name of the layer for it to work. Wait. The delay. This might actually be similar to how Clip Studio is doing it. Because right now you can't see my layer folder, but I keep having to name it things to make it work. Like as a match. No way to preview it, just export. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's awful. I mean, I guess, yeah, GIMP is free, if I remember correctly, so... It is what it is. I need to get rid of all these, references. Nah, I don't need to keep the shark. The high shark? The high shark. It was H-I shark, not H-I-G-H. Maybe, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna keep the eye shines. Could it be cute? No one's gonna see that. Never mind. Like 1 pixel, mate. 1 pixel. How you make GIFs. Dang. My condolences. Gosh, has it already been an hour? Ad break coming up in 3 minutes. Wait, what kind of GIFs do you make? Like, is it like video or drawing? I'm just hydrating. I look very angry for a second. 2 frame? Oh, like for emotes? Yeah, 2 frame would be the best, especially if you're dealing with that kind of programming. Yeah, I used to be able to easily import video into Photoshop to make GIFs out of videos. But like with the recent like video file changes, it has so many issues with it. And also I have a very ancient version of Photoshop. It's better than nothing. Oh yeah, the clapping one. Patty. Alright, well this seems like a good time to take a quick break. Alright, I'm gonna roll the ads. I'll be back in a bit. Alright, welcome back. I didn't realize I was sitting on my foot this whole time until I had to get up. I was like, ouch, I have regrets. Why can't I sit in a normal, healthy way? I know, like, a lot of, like, there's a joke, it's called, like, bisexual sitting. And, like, don't get me wrong, yes, I am pan, but I think it's more neurodivergent sitting. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back again. Welcome back, Zach. Welcome back, Zach. Wow, all this rhyming. I don't think I've actually heard the song. That's the Guess Who's Back? Back Again. I know it's like by the Backstreet Boys, but I cannot tell you how the actual full song goes. Tell a friend. What happened here? Thought I drew the tail better. Sorry, every time I draw a shark tail, it changes. They have a lot of variety on how they look. Wait, the Eminem song? Are you serious? Clearly, I know much songs from that era. Okay, okay. I think I first saw it referenced in Scrubs, so that was the extent of my knowledge. Learning all sorts of cultural things. I don't know if its eyes should be that round. Void. Okay. Mash. Oh, wait. Yeah, what does mash mean? Shark has a lump in its back. I don't know why I'm like being a perfectionist about it though. Ugh. Finless. Actually make the line art black. Okay, maybe not black because dark mode's gonna be like... Okay, go back. It's a hospital, the war hospital show during the Korean War. Oh. Interesting. And for half being silly and half being really serious, did they also have a Eminem reference? I feel like Scrubs got serious at times. Right, I remember hearing that for its era, Scrubs was more accurate than all the hospital shows. At least during its time. Okay. Yeah, because like apparently Grey's Anatomy is super inaccurate, House is super inaccurate. I haven't seen either. I had a friend who was really into Scrubs, so they're the ones who introduced me to it. And then I had an in-law who really liked Scrubs as well, so they gave me a bunch of the episodes. I guess it being shiny will probably help with it not disappearing. Oh, but then I have to change the lighting when I spin things. Main reason Scrubs was more accurate in that other shows, they make up diseases, but only make— okay, weird fake stuff doesn't make sense for the views. Interesting. That'd be confusing, because then you're like, wait, does this like fake disease actually exist? Especially if Googling things wasn't as common. I'm gonna go look at my Spinny emote for the possum. I think it was all flat colors. Yeah, that's not shaded. Oh, I put a white border around it. That's what I did. I have to do that with this one. But it does mean less shading for me. Wait. Okay. 17 pixels. Ants. Nurse, he got a rare disease from a rat bite. Dr. House. Don't use med drug. He needs rat bites to live. What? What a wild show. What an experience. Okay, I'm gonna bite the bullet and merge all these together. Hope I don't regret it. Okay, and then this takes frame 1. I'll duplicate it. Flip it. Right there. Oh, this one was way closer. Flip it right there. Guess that would be frame 4. Okay, on to the weird, facing away one. Wrong color. Oh, these are attached. Fix. What do you think the... I think the fin would be over here. Bow, bow. Oh, dang it. The fin. Why is it all the way up here? But it still filled it in, so cool. I'm trying to like remember weird in-between frames that did get used. I mean, I know Naruto had a lot of them. Dang it. Let's see. Hopefully this YouTube video will play. Take a screenshot, maybe. How's everyone doing? Doing well. Hello, Toy Girly. 99? Yo, okay. Congrats. Wait, I didn't mean to cheer. You can't cheer on your own channel. Get me out of here. I'm not trying to cheer. There, you get all the crowns. Unless somebody comes in with 100%. Movement smear frame. Yeah, let me see if I can pull it up. Rate new from clipboard. This one. This is the tricky thing about animation. Is that sometimes you gotta do funny things like this. A 1% chance of someone beating that now. We will see. That's, yeah. The odds are low. There was another one with a different character. How is everyone? Me struggling with animation. But other than that, doing well. This is my smear frame with so much less experience. Yeah, I told myself that I was gonna do more animation this year, but I haven't really been doing it, so they're better than nothing, I guess. Okay, oh wait, come back. I don't remember what frame number this is supposed to be. Actually made dinner before stream this time? Nice. Anybody have any interesting dinner? Had a very late breakfast. Went out for brunch. Good old Eggs Benedict. Thing you've been working on off is still in Blender Unity? Wait, what are you making in Blender / Unity? I don't remember what it's supposed to be called. Maybe number 2? Save check? Nah, that ain't backseating. It is a redeem, but no worries. Trying a new cornbread. Blueberry. That sounds amazing. Alright, duplicate this guy. Number 3. Why is it number 3? That seems wrong. horizontal. Might have to move these around a bit. Alright, and the little squish shark. Try to squish it even more. I'm like, do animators all complain about animation? Or everyone's less like, dude, I'm so good at this. Look at me, smooth. I definitely know that all beginner animators complain, like me. Yes. We've gone through Booth, oh yeah, Booth. Website for art models and assets. Look at the furry kimono models. I never thought to look at those up. I was just looking at the backgrounds back in the day. That's cool. And sometimes I really don't like to finish my animations. Because it's like a lot. I complain so much about animation. I love you despite it all, baby girl. Yeah, it's so rewarding, but oh, I'm like, what am I doing half the time? Especially like when you throw in, like, I'm doing simple animation, throw in some like physics in there. Ooh. Grab something cheap so you can retexture, remodel, and stream with. Oh hey, that's awesome. I mean, you don't have to share, but feel free to share the Discord. I'm so curious. Gotta check the terms of use. I remember I was like looking at stream assets and they were like not for profit, and I'm like, does that mean like obviously don't resell it? Like, because I know that's like a really common terms of use, but does that also mean you can't make money? Like if you were using it for Twitch and you were technically making money off of streaming? Complaining is how I get through stuff. I mean, real. I feel like to a certain extent complaining does have like a kind of soothing effect. Okay, I said I was gonna squish this guy a bit more, but it's not squished enough. Let's scale and rotate. Let's see if I could push it a little bit more. Alright, get rid of this line here too. Okay, so previous... yeah, okay. Especially when you complain with others. You know, you're not crazy, just complaining to complain. True. And like most things, it's also balance, but yeah. But it is good to find, yeah, other people who understand like the struggle you're going through. Close enough? Oh, this got renamed. Next up is probably adding an actual pants model, which you prefer over leggings and textured like pants. Ah. Are you gonna put your Sona in this? Or different character? Oh, wait, I see it on the right there. Looking good. Also complaining is how you get patch notes to make game better. Important service. You make games? I was like, I remember you said you make charms. I was like, you make a lot of creative stuff. Nice. Are you gonna keep like the spikies? Or are you gonna change that up a bit? Okay, front-facing shark. Nice. Keeping a punk aesthetic. I think this has to be a little bit... The fin... That's kind of weird. It doesn't matter. We're thinking this tiny animation. Like if I really wanted to, I'd whip out the symmetry tool, but nah. What am I? Already at like almost an hour and a half? I think it's cute. Thank you. Naming a game? Oh, making. Okay, okay. Eventually. Nice. Yeah, I was like, yeah, there's a lot of artists who have like multiple talents when it comes to art. But I feel like mine is very like focused on just 2D things. I don't program. I don't make music. But that's okay. Through a game jam? Oh, nice. It's a cool, like, way to collaborate with other people. Also, especially something like a game, yeah, getting a lot of people on board. I'm trying to think. Just be up here? This is just me guessing. Front facing. Okay, I think so. I might have to redraw that, but I think it's 7? Layer 7? Alright, let's put it all together. I have to do some that flip. POV, you're a tasty snack. This is so cursed. Biblically accurate shark. Okay, let's try this again. See if I can figure it out. %, opacity. Oh, this flipped. How are we doing? Something crashed. It's still live? Okay. Okay. Y'all hear me? Flash green. Interesting. Okay. I think the video crashed again because everything froze. Clip Studio froze, OBS froze, music froze? For a second, maybe. Okay, I'm glad we're back. Yeah, that's the second time NVIDIA has crashed on me. I was worried my computer would just like shut down. Jump scare indeed. Alright, I'm glad we're all good. Thank you for letting me know that we're still here. It looks like, yeah, it looks like perhaps the VOD, not the VOD, was it? Disconnect may have helped there. Because yeah, it was just for a split second that everything stopped working. How's my CPU? Like last time it wasn't my CPU, but I mean my GPU, I guess, because if it's NVIDIA's fault. Which should be fine, yeah. RAM is fine, CPU is fine. Alright. Alright. Okay. One. No, we don't flip that way. Dun dun. This is the wrong layer. It's supposed to go here. This one. Save art, save game. Thank you. I might do a separate save actually, because I feel like if for some reason it becomes corrupted. Okay, I could get rid of this guy. Probably get rid of this one. Get rid of this. Alright. So this is 6. Oh, wait. Shoot. I forgot. Forgot how this is all supposed to go. Dun dun. Dun dun. That makes more sense than this. Okay, let me try to... Love the cutie shark reference. Wait, cutie shark reference? Oh, with the... Oh, okay, I see reference. For some reason I meant like a reference, like a joke, like a reference to a joke or something. Okay. Brain... Scrambled. Trying to remember all this. I'm gonna make a new animation folder. This one's already... This one worked for last time, but... It's all messed up now. How do I delete this? Oh, we're stuck with it forever. No, I have deleted all of my art. It's like the opposite of gummy shark colors. Oh, the blue? Yeah. I don't know how the pink shark started. Because the shark I have is gray. But I'm like, I don't know, pink is my favorite color. So it's there. Yeah, I'm having second thoughts about this one. I think it's too round. Can I modify it? Might have to redraw it. Well, we have pink dolphins, whatever. Oh, right. I don't think you're into Discord. We have orange sharks. There's a shark that has like both albinism and some other mutation that makes it look orange. Too orbular. Let me see if I can. Whoa! Get rid of this. Too much, Oh, it was a video? I just saw it as an article. Pretty cool. I'm gonna add a little bit of white. Over here. Oh. Oh, you are a yellow shark, right? I'm trying to remember what your sharksona is. Shamed for being rotund. We're not shaming them. It just didn't match the rest. Rotund is such a good word. There's just something very satisfying about saying it. I'm done. Yeah, I don't know why it worked previously. Okay, if I play it, it's gonna be all wrong. Wait. Actually doesn't look half bad. There's something funky happening here, though. It doesn't face the front. Okay. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Bam, bam. Yeah, there is something funny happening here, but... Love the word. Make an effort to use it. Heck yeah. Am I seeing things? Maybe I should just throw it into a sprite. That might be fast. That might be easier. Okay. Let me see. I'm gonna export this as image sequence. Oh, I need to make a new folder. Name it Shark Spin. Oh, I don't know where it went. You know, sometimes when you save something, if you're on Windows at least, it pops up. I have no idea where it got saved to. Alright, let's try that again. Mystery files. Okay, this image sequence. Okay, it went to a different animation folder. It is funny how, as far as like words sound, some words just like straight up sound graphic, and some words just sound really nice. And some words just sound like they're supposed to, if that makes any sense. Okay. Emotes. Graphic? Like, I'm trying- okay, like, people hating the word moist, because they're like, oh, it sounds so gross. There's other words, like, but I can't think of anything off the top of my head. I feel like that's the most popular graphic graphic word. Let's save this as a sprite file. And then maybe I don't have my stream to show a sprite. Let me see if I can add it. Okay, this might be Studio. Make a new window capture. Oh, wait a second. That. Don't mind me. Maybe if I paste it here. Ah! Just takes up the entire thing. What's happening here? Nope, that's Clip Studio. Oh, everything's kind of broken. Because, the weird crash we had. Okay. Doesn't look too weird, does it? Okay. We got the shark. Okay, so I get rid of this. Delete frame. Delete frame. Frame. I think it's a combined sound of moi being very sludgy and damp sound, and the st just making it end at a wall instead of satisfying. A satisfying end? Interesting. Both parts suck when put together. Doubly sucks. Fair. I mean, like, it's just okay. I'm like, I'm not gonna start getting into graphic words. Never mind. But yeah, some of them just yeah, they don't have that satisfying. Wait, can I not move these? Oh, I thought I could flip these. I thought I could drag. Wait a second. Can I cut it? Wait, I think I did something. Let's duplicate cells. I feel like we're missing something here. Dun dun. Ah. Brain hurt. Okay, so I can't drag it. Wait, no, I could. What did I do there? Oh, okay. Maybe. I'm trying to look at this backwards, but it... Undo. Oh. Do again. I feel like I made it worse. Okay, because it whips from here to here, which makes no sense. Something. Ah. I'm like, something's out of order. But where should it go? Alright, wait. Okay, let me go back. Flip Studio. I made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 frames. Okay, so this should be 7 frames long. Let's redo. Control Y. Not doing anything. Nope, didn't like that. Okay. Doot doot. Delete frame. Frame. Oh. I counted 7 frames. How did I end up with 8 frames? I look back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hmm. Okay. So, ah, this guy gets repeated. Okay, delete that one. Oh, hey. I think we got it. Right? Let me save that. Let's go slow-mo. Looks good, right? Oh shoot, I forgot to give it the border. Okay. No way I can do a border on this one, can I? I'm gonna Google that. I really don't want to go back to Clip Studio for that. Clip... No. Be Sprite. Select the outside of the sprite. Control Shift B. Border by 1 pixel. You spin me right round. I might have to make this smaller. This is pretty big. Do we have onion skinning in this? Yes, we do. I need to make it so it actually fits. Canvas size. Shoot, I can't look at the other layers. Your tail's getting clipped at some point. No spin, sadly. I'll do it for you. I can't remember how many frames I used for that one. Probably the same amount. Okay, we gotta undo this. I wish I could tell. Wait, no. There's apparently an easy way to do this. Okay, let me see if I can remember. I'm still quite new to this program. I bought it a year ago, but I don't use it enough to know everything. All its little tricks. Trim? Hey. Okay, cool. So now... gotta... make it square. So for now I'll do... No, that's way too square. Back. Cancel. Canvas size. If I just tilt the whole thing. Select. Modify. Oh, border. Expand, contract. Okay, that might work. Oh, but I already trimmed it. Okay. I'm back. Nah, it's gonna be too complicated. Ah, okay. You know what? Okay, we won't get the spinny shark today. It will be back. But me doing all the like technical stuff, I don't know, it's too much. So, I'm gonna save that. And I'm gonna exit out of this one. Okay, where did Clip Studio go? Why is that not visible? Did I exit out of Clip Studio? I did. Okay. Wait, no I didn't. Alright. New image. So how long did that take me? Almost 2 hours to make a Spinny emote of approximately 4 frames. 7 frames total, but it was copying and pasting. Oh, there it is. Okay. Lost my drawing glove for a second. Alright, can get rid of this timeline. Now we're just doodling. Yeah, different rotation points, because it was so much easier to draw side view of possum. Probably why it's so wide. A little bit, yeah. I mean, wait, let me go back to the other one. They're both wide because they're just very long animals. Yeah, because I try to give it a bit of a curve to it so it could fit better. I feel like the snap is probably, I don't know, I can't tell which one snaps more than the other one. But yeah, no, possum was probably a little bit easier because yeah, shark tails are strange to draw. Front facing. Whoa. Okay. Well, after that, oh, I forgot to save this. Name it illustration. I'm just gonna doodle. Okay, I thought that was a Labubu for a second. I was like, what? You were making Labubu emotes now? I'm sure they exist. What if minor study? Minor study. Explain. I think. I guess I should change my title. surface level learning to draw something, not full part study. Trying to think of something. It's like, we'll draw the cube. The classic. Shoes, maybe? Oh my god, shoes. I don't draw shoes on characters nearly enough. So it's not, like, as important of a study thing for me. But it could work. Or my scrunkly shoe, from memory. I think I'm gonna draw legs. Legs are such a weird thing for me to put in space. Where's my, do we have legs? Sonic OCs. If only. If only I actually understood one Sonic reference to have Sonic OCs. It'd be hilarious though. Where's the Pinterest? The Pinterest photos. I mean, in all honesty, drawing digigrade legs, because that's what I usually lean towards. I could probably practice that, but it also kind of makes my head hurt. This is kind of hard to find a reference, you know? Because they're not exactly like if you look up a dog, you have to look it up standing up, but that's not exactly how an anthro would look standing up. So forever the struggle of learning how to draw digigrade. At this point, it's kind of like a weird muscle memory, so it's probably not even very accurate. But we're not gonna draw digigrade legs. We're gonna draw regular legs because that's too complicated. Alright. We got a pose here. Like holding on to something. I don't know. This image is tiny. Things like you can't really give digigrade legs skinny jeans. They just look weird. Villain. Legs are kind of doing this thing. Knees. The body is too big, but fine. I'll make it smaller. Okay, proportions are fine-ish. Wait, can I make this image bigger? They just have their hand up. Thought they were holding something. I feel like the Sonic fandom, like, goes very hard There's no one who's like casually a Sonic fan. I don't know. To regret this particular pose. Yeah, they really do. I feel like, because especially if a lot of people are introduced to Sonic at a young age with games, that's my guess. As someone who hasn't played a single game, I'm like, eh. I heard the movies were actually good. That's still on my to-watch list. There was one, what do you call it? There was one streaming service that I had that was like, we got Sonic films. So I was like, cool, let's watch Sonic film. It's like, we only have number 3. And I was like, oh, okay, well, I at least want to start at number 1. It's like Warrior Cat Kids made the questionable AMVs and now work for Disney. Questionable AMVs. So that's a funny thing is, I did read Warrior Cats as a kid, but I never felt like... I felt like it kind of fell off after book 2. So I didn't really care for it. I did go, like, I kept reading. I was like, maybe we'll get better. Maybe we'll get better. And then it just became into like a melodrama and I was like, never mind, I'm done with these books. Because they kept going. But no, props to the people who are like amazing animators because of it. Forced to work on live action hyperrealism 3D lines instead of cartoon lines. Oh no. Apparently 3D is like a completely different department. Alright, looks like ads are gonna happen in like 30 seconds. I'm just gonna like run it right now. I will be back in a bit. Okay, welcome back. I turned on closed captions because I forgot I had that off while I was doing multi-streaming. It's not super reliable, but it's better than nothing. Okay, right. Doing the studies. The leg. Welcome back, closed captions. Special guest appearance. $95%? That's a pretty good one. I mean, and it all depends if you're speaking clearly into the mic. Yeah, I did go onto a stream and the person, I think they had, I don't know, there was something muddling it and the captions were like, it understood like maybe 5% of what they were saying. I have a very clear voice. Okay, that's good to hear. Also just like, my brain was like, oh, closed captions must speak more clearly. I don't know if I could keep it up all the time, but I try. Funny thing is captions are ahead of the stream delay. Oh no. It's probably the weird, like, what am I saying? Probably when it crashed. It is interesting though. So you can like anticipate what I'm saying. So, my image viewer, like for Windows, for some reason, using scroll with your scroll wheel has stopped working. And I tried to look at it and they're like, you could reset it, but it says it will get rid of something in your photos, and I couldn't tell if they were gonna get rid of your photos or just get rid of your settings. So if there's any tech support folk out there, can I do that? OMG, it's a guy raid. How are y'all? Got some art tags. I was like, should I bring my spinning? Because I was like, I don't. I'm in the middle of a study. Art isn't looking very cute. Welcome. Yeah, go give Will Guy a follow. Amazing art. Just have a work in progress. Also, like, yeah, if you want to just share some of your older finished art, that's totally cool too. Yeah, how was the stream? Oh, by the way, I should do my intro, I guess. Hello, I'm Spicy. Oh, thanks for the follow. I'm an opossum. I do art. Play games sometimes. Oh my goodness, another follow? Thank you, thank you. We love a tasty art tax. It's true. Oh. I feel like making this a cat would make sense. Alright, let's check this out. Oh my god, it's a virus. Nah, just kidding. Hey, it's the blue dog. I know, it's purple. Beautiful, amazing. Wow. I love the art, no, not the art. I mean, I do love the art. The lighting. The lighting is amazing. Old piece, still very much like. Yes, it is amazing. I just realized we have like similar. Me and Dusk, we have a similar color scheme going on. Purple. And the creature looks so happy. Like a good summery vibe. Or I guess tropical vibe. I was like, I wonder how many folks see me as blue. Tastes like sparkling grape cider. Grape cider? Hmm. Also, yeah, love that it's like orange too. Good complementary colors going into the yellowish color scheme. Amazing. But yeah, if you all haven't followed Little Guy, amazing art. Streams very regularly, so very, very easy to catch a stream. Always in a Hawaiian shirt. I mean, isn't that a mood though? Like once you discover Hawaiian shirts, can you ever like stop? How big is Dusk's collection of Hawaiian shirts? I'm gonna draw eyes closed because it's gonna be easier, I suppose. Squish. It's got that Rain's Spooner subscription. I assume that's a t-shirt brand. Well, not a t-shirt, just a shirt brand. Like a 50-year-old man. I need to like look this up eventually. I mean, like a real cartoon character, you know? You just like open the closet and it's like all the same shirts. Or at least the same style of shirts. It's like me with hoodies, though. Can't say no to a good hoodie. They make aloha shirts for old rich men. Oh, you gotta be rich. How expensive can you make an aloha shirt? Made of like 1,000 thread count? Snoot is too long. Looks like a cat fox thing. Merc. Made of pure diamond. That sounds so uncomfortable. Just rattle as you walk. Okay, this was supposed to be a cat, now it's a fox. My closet used to be fitted with literally 10 of one shirt and 5 of one pants. Honestly, that's genius. And you don't have to like think so hard about it all the time. They're like $130 pop. Woo! Dang. Could not be me. I am not a rich old man. If only. Wait. No, it's... Oh, at $1,300 a pop. Made of the rarest Labubus. Who has a Labubu? Show yourself. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just like... I thought we were in a recession. Where are people getting all this money? Oh, thank you for the follow. Someone dressed up as a Labubu at work the other day. You really cried yourself to sleep. Real though. Real. Oh, thanks for the follow. We need a tail. How can we forget a tail? I don't know about them. I know I'm in a recession, right? Same. Maybe I should become a Labubu, and then people will start giving me money. Wait, I said this was a cat, now it's a fox. Maybe it's a hybrid. Maybe I will chop its nose off. Fat. What are you? I'm a fat. Have no money, can't even afford to buy new clothes. I mean, yeah, same. My clothes is like 10 years old. Stares at my Labubu. My Labubu told me to tell you that I don't have a Labubu. Which you can pick up at your local Pop Mart store today. Yeah, you're local, because they're everywhere. I feel like the nearest Pop Mart store for us is maybe all the way in California. Not even in our state. How much would you drive to go get a Labubu? Me, 0. I'm wondering if I should finish this or I should just keep... I'll keep drawing poses. Probably have to drive a couple hours for a Labubu. Yeah, same. Utah? Utah has Pop Marts? Honestly, I wouldn't have guessed. I don't know why. Labu Bunt. Labu Bunt. Salt Lake? Okay. 8 hours? Nah. Too much. Make this a different color. Maybe this will be a cat? Maybe we'll succeed better at this, making this a cat. I think I'd just get a plane to Beijing over driving into the city. Get a plane. I was like, in that case, would your plane ticket be cheaper than the Labubu? Vibin'. If you can get a Labubu, the plane ticket pays for itself. Oof. Plane ticket to Beijing from where you live is probably 200 to 500 USD. Wow. Yeah, no, that'd be cheaper. Hey, leg. 74. Nah, not too shabby. What's the cake badge? I don't think I've ever seen that. for participating in r/place on Reddit. Oh, okay. Interesting. Have I seen all your badges? No, I guess I could open it up. I'm kind of sad I didn't get the touch grass one. Yeah, I like understand a fraction of these. I was sad I didn't get the banana one. I thought I would. I thought the heart one was cute. I actually don't even know how I got the heart one. Like, it was supposedly sharing a clip during Valentine's. He didn't share a clip, but I ain't complaining that I got a little heart badge. Actually, I should rasterize this. Oh, you participated and never got the badge? Yeah, it's like seemingly random whether you get it or not. I lack collectibles. I mean, same. I think I have like... How many do I have? I don't know if I can even tell. Maybe if I just write something here. Badge. I got the... Oh, Twitch recap one. Sub-gifter badge. And that's it. I thought I had more. Skong. Wait a second. Did both of these reference? Were they both wearing Converse? Yeah, they were. Hey Bandito, how we doing? Snouties. Second. Pretty good. Good. Special guest appearance. Actually, you know what? I haven't drawn Bandito in a long time. I need to remedy that. I had an idea, but probably wouldn't be very good for the stream yet. The shoe is shorter. Do we? Okay. I might do the basic part of it. Let's see. Okay. I totally could have done that in smaller amounts of lines, but almost finishing up here. Well, thanks for the follow. Maybe I'll scooch it here. Make the canvas bigger. Well, it doesn't crash everything. I'm trying to think of a pose here. The main thing is the t-shirt. But it makes sense to have arms crossed. Maybe just looking straight on. Chillin', maybe sitting. Oh, thank you. I was like, my style is very inconsistent, but I try my best. I feel like no matter what, even if like there are slight changes, there's still something that stays. Kind of like handwriting. You can change your handwriting a bit. Shrink this a little bit more. Learned a term QTPOC looking at my profile. Love it. Right? I think it's... yeah, I stole it from a mutual. I didn't know it existed, but I think it's so funny that's, yeah, QT. Yeah, I haven't seen... Other than that mutual, I haven't seen anybody else use it. Your handwriting is purely awful? Honestly, yeah, same. Like, some people think that artists have great handwriting. Some do, but it's not something that just, like, is a guarantee. Handwriting's awful. Use stabilization to make it better. But, like, that's like digital, right? It's not like you can have a stabilizer for pencil and paper. I'm not sold on this pose. Shrink it. Put it over here. Think about it later. Oh, like using your other hand? That sounds tricky, but yeah, I've never thought to do that. Letters and numbers, stuff don't make sense to you? Would that be dyslexia? I was like, I have dyscalculia, but like I can write numbers, but saying them out loud is a different story. I feel like that's also the same with words. Oh, you can use both hands. Honestly, that's pretty cool though. I mean, it's like obviously I'm not not over here diagnosing people, but that does kind of sound like dyslexia. But I'm also like, where do you even go to get that diagnosed? I guess like only if like you're in school and like a teacher's like, hey, you should get this checked out maybe. That's a wild thing, is that some people go undiagnosed for like ever. You can make out words, but only like one at a time unless you're locked in. Yeah, because I was like, I can't think of any other... I haven't heard of anything other than dyslexia causing something like that. But I ain't no... I don't know. I'd be a psychiatrist who would diagnose that? Yeah, I usually go to a psychiatrist to diagnose neurodivergencies. Pronouns are in the bio, but it's they, them. Diagnosed with depression? Your year 5 teacher should have told you to suck it up? Yeah, teachers are awful. Couldn't? Wait. What? That's like so convoluted. Oh, I don't have the command. Smart. I had it for YouTube. I forgot to add it for Twitch. Make a mental note here. Well, not a mental note. Make an actual note here. Add. Oh, what's it called? Add a command. There is a, yeah, there is an extension. I have it installed, but it's not, I can't, ugh. It doesn't work for pop out. Yeah, feel free to link it. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, sadly I can't see it unless I like go to my stream. But then I won't have access to like the mod stuff. Yeah, I'm like, I don't think it matters. Actually, I know for a fact it doesn't matter what your gender is on whether you have depression or not. Oh, just called pronouns, Twitch chat? Nice. Hey, for pigeons! Alive! Glad to hear it. Alejo.io. Thanks for reminding me to add that to my commands. Right? Like sometimes I'm like in a different stream and people mention stuff and I'm like, ooh, that's helpful. Right, Firefox, I forget. Different whatchamacallit. Different browsers. I don't know why angry. Yeah, it doesn't tell the streamer from it, that's true. Oh yeah, even if you don't have the extension, some people have it on their on-screen text chat. Yeah, sadly this one didn't have that available. You could write to the coder and be like, hey, can you add that? But I'm shy. Oh, interesting. If you use Franker Face, you can make it so it shows next to the streamer's name under the stream. That's pretty cool. I didn't know that. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this one, but I don't know. Good practice anyway. Actually, neck might be too long. Gotta make the hair a little bit more curly. Might be too thick. Ah, a little tuft. Actually don't really draw furries this tall. I usually go for shorter proportions. See if I can... I say, let's see if I can reel it in, but I don't know, maybe I like this. Like these guys are like 1, 2, 3, 4 heads tall. Should draw more main wolves. All legs for days. Didn't realize you were still here, Bandito. Got the command. Nice. What if I just... No, not that. Other one. Wait a second. This is also 4 heads tall. What the heck? Ever just want to buy cinnamon roll clothes? Like the Sanrio character? I can't even read that. Legtgoshi. Legentgoshi. Legoshi's tall. Actually, now that I think about it, cinnamon roll is spelled different. Yeah, cinema. Yeah, it doesn't have an N at the end. Okay. Honestly, I think the design is so cute, but I was a little bit disappointed to find out it wasn't a rabbit. That's a dog. What the heck? I thought it'd be cute bunny, cute dog. But no, the design is awesome. I saw someone's setup. They got like the cinnamon roll like gamer chair and it looked beautiful. But the shark plush? Oh my goodness. Okay, wait. I need to bring the shark plush. Get rid of the tablet. Let me see if this still works. Shoot. Frickin' dogs, what the hell? Kitty isn't a cat? Right, wait, are you talking about Hello Kitty? Yeah, just like a person thing. It's cinnamon roll. Oh no, cinnamon rolled lunchbox, cutlery, plates, and a water bottle, and a mirror. Plenty of clothes. Yeah, if I remember, the chair was like limited edition. I need to check something real quick, because I think this command might not work. Shark Pat. Hey, it works. Amazing. Thank you for the Shark Pat. Same type of person as Stuart Little. Right, what's with all these characters that aren't actually the animal that they look like? For Sanrio, you like Show by Rock by Gretzko? Wait, is that a song? Show by Rock is a whole series of furry idol groups. About 2 seasons. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know why I read the Show by Rock and then it's read by a Gretzko. Okay, and a Gretzko. Okay. I need to look at this up. Show by Rock. Oh, they're like humans. Cat girl. Me when I see humans. Oh. Yeah, they do have ears. There's like bunny ears. Everybody has ears. This is not a very high-res image. Well, look at this edgy blonde one over here. Started their humanoid for most of the show, but they turn into deformed furry Hello Kitty style furries. Okay, that's kind of interesting. Wait, now I need to look that up. Show by Rock. Furries? That's fan art. I'm having a hard time telling which one's fan art and which one isn't. Yeah, we'll see BNA. No, BNA, it's not like chibi, is it? Actually, ignore the skinny jean. Going with like baggy pants. Yeehaw. really enjoyed BNA. I had a lot of hope for it. I wish I liked it more. But that's just my opinion. Actually, no shoes. It ended too quick. How long was it? Was it a season or two? Yeah, I felt like it wasn't very long. Now I'm like struggling with the outstretched digigrade paw. It was just one? Oh wow. Like the baseball career little story. They have baseball. Kinda like reminds me of like the one episode in Samurai Champloo. It's just like it's like a baseball episode, just kind of like random. Its leg is wrong. Whatever. I give up. I will give you shoes. Champloo was a long-form shitpost. Is this like your personal opinion? You loved it. I guess it's been so long since I watched it. It was great. Back to the Converse. Wait. They had to- wait, what? Like a joke that they had to finish to get paid? Is this real? Personal opinion, okay. Coming out here with fake trivia. The deer anime was the shitpost? Which deer anime? Like, I'm thinking of like, there's a gif of somebody like suplexing a deer. My dear friend. Oh wait, I feel like this came like a year or two ago. I remember people were very hyped about it, but then I was Nichijou for the deer suplex. Okay, yeah, that one was like way older if I remember correctly. I mean, it has pretty good ratings. Nichijou was also a shitpost. I'm sensing a pattern here. We do like the ship posts. The anime ship posts. I want to finish this one. I like this one the best. Milk Time was just silly. This season's Nichijo's spiritual sequel, City, is out. Wild. The brain rot? I mean, who doesn't in this era? No, I got the brain fresh. For obvious reasons. I don't know, these obvious reasons are not too obvious for me. I think I want to give him more hair. Give him more hair. Proceeds to erase. This kind of looks like how scrunkly it is. Kind of reminds me of like old like drawing boards. Yeah, I'm aware of Attack on Titan. It was like fucking huge. The first 1,000 episodes. Hey, I did watch all of One Piece. Actually, I'm not caught up with the current arc, but I have not watched a single episode of Detective Conan, though. I mean, you're talking to a streamer. I feel like most streamers, it'd be impressive. Like, most streamers are terminally online. I know there are some streamers who stream and they're like, I don't watch a single other stream or engage, but they're kind of rare. Neat message that wraps itself up nicely. I mean, the message. It'll all go to shit eventually again. We are doomed to repeat our mistakes. Send more hair, not less hair. That's you, although you watch other streamers. I feel like when you watch other streamers, sometimes you get little bits of like, I don't know. I don't want to say internet lore, but like I guess pop culture. I haven't watched a new movie since Surf's Up. I still need to watch Surf's Up. Yeah, and I know like some people's relationships with films are different too. It's inevitable anti-war. Yeah, truth. It honestly really reminded me of Gundam, which people are like, are the Titans technically mechs or not? The debate. Oh, thanks for the follow. I genuinely watched Surf's Up 1,000 times. I don't know how I like missed watching it. I love penguins. I don't know why, I just didn't ever watch it. Someone who's been watching seasonal anime since 2007, but totally not terminally online. I am so convinced, especially after that emote. No, because it's an extension of humanity and not an addition, in your opinion. I mean, I don't know. I mean, like the mechs in both like Gundam and Evangelion. Nah, Evangelion, I guess you are kind of an extension. Wait, no. An addition? I'm getting all mixed up. Getting some mech philosophy here. I also got mechs on the brain because I'm watching Gundam Unicorn. Oh, nice. Hey, to those who watch Gundam, what is your favorite Gundam series? I think I've only watched 4 so far. Watching Gundam Unicorn right now. I watched Gikwooks, the one that just recently came out. Witch of Mercury, and oh crap, I forget the other one. I think it was like a remake of the original, but it came out in like the early 2000s. I'm gonna look it up. I'm like, what is it? Also, wait, I just realized how flat this character's face is. Trim that up a bit. Which for Mercury is your favorite? But also just the Gundam Build series for the sake of fun. Have I watched Universal Sentry? I'm trying to remember if the other one was Universal Sentry. Oh, there's so many Gundams. It was like kind of intimidating to start, but I was like, alright, we're starting. Actually, no, I think I watched Witch of Mercury first. It was less daunting. No, it's not that one. Was it Gundam Seed? That might be the one that I watched. Hey, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. I really like... I mean, yeah, so far I've been very impressed with the budget. I mean, the animation quality, the sound design, the music, everything. But I imagine it's because they have so much money because of the gunplas they sell. Universal Sentries. Everything in the same timeline with Char and Amaro. Okay, yeah. Char showed up in Gundam Seed. I remember. I've seen him before. So 0097, Zeta, ZZ, Char's counterattack, Unicorn as mainline. Oh, mainline. Okay, okay, okay. Those one's Cosmic Era. Okay. Maybe I can't remember if this is the one I watched. Whatever. It's one of those. Okay, Seed Char, different universe. Yeah, the fact that it's like alternate timelines and everything. It also gives like room for so much content. They have the multiverse going on. We do have a Char-like person though. He's everywhere. You can't escape him. Dude like gets reborn. Toot toot. Let's imagine Owly. That was his name, right? Owly? I'm a fake fan. Nah, it was the best character. Late till my first day to Macademy. I don't know, I feel like Macadamy just kind of happens to you in Gundam. First episode, there's a war, get in the Gundam. Very cute. Do you, by chance, use vectors when you do line art? I do. Yeah, sometimes I'm just... Oh, is it because I haven't realized... Have I been erasing? Yeah, the whole chunks just disappear. There's a game series called Super Robot Wars, where characters from all different Gundam series and other mecha series team up to fight various bad guys and things. And going for decades. Like, decades our time or decades their time? The other lore that I'm like too scared to get into? Oh crap, I really just forgot what it was. Ah. It's like a fantasy-esque one. It's like games and anime. And everyone's like, where the heck do you start for it to make sense? I feel like it has the word sword in it, but maybe I'm wrong. I think it's like vaguely based on like reincarnation of like King Arthur. I don't even know. I'm gonna look this up. That's bugging me. I'm seeing the character, but Fate slash... Yeah, right, okay. Is it just called Fate? Fate slash Stay Night. Like, this is a visual novel game. But yeah, no, apparently it has like so much stuff. Yeah, okay. You got it, Mustachio. Did you ever get into it? Mustachio. Oh, there's so many timelines. Things of these characters fighting different versions of themselves? But... Too big brain for me. Also a multiverse? Wait, you know about the Fate slash Stay thing, Bandito? This is news to me. Fate is how we describe them all, and Fate slash Stay Night is one branch? One branch? Ah, okay. Just a multiverse that you can punch yourself in if you're being too much of a dick. I mean... You can link all the visual novels on here. It's built into a website for free. Wait, so you can play it for free? I mean, yeah, sure, go ahead. Actually, I feel like Discord might be better. I'm just totally gonna forget for the stream. I like how this paw looks. Oh shoot, we're already at 3 hours? Alright, we'll run the ad. I'll be back. Alright, here we go. A real hoot. Take that as a no. I mean, you gotta explain. I mean, first of all, most people don't ask if they could start a mutiny. They just gotta do. Then I remember the visual novel has some spicy stuff. Spicy stuff. I'm not sure if they removed that from the site version. Fairly certain they did. Okay. It's a Google search away. Just search Fate visual novel. And that should get it. I like to ask for consent. Very... Okay. I mean, I'm just curious what this mutiny would involve. That's why I was like, alright. I mean, if you can provide a solid, I don't know, business proposal. Might say yeah. Wait, stay, read online. Something like that. Okay. Right, I was too scared to draw this other hand. Oh, it doesn't look as paw-like as the other one. Whoop. I'm not gonna lie, my brain is a little bit fried after working on that animation. But buying it on Steam comes with Say with better UI and stuff, but free is free. I mean, true, free is free. How much is it? Do you know just how much it would be on Steam? I guess I could Google that. You know what? What if I just crop this? It's all the same layer, yes. Actually... yeah, okay. Oh, I got my layers. That's weird. Okay. Background color. Alright, screw it. We'll do it all on the same page. Mini hoots. Remaster just dropped last year and it's 30 bucks with new art. Okay, okay. I mean, like, Steam sales, you know? Speaking of games, I think tomorrow I'm gonna start Fall of Porcupine. I know I was like, I'm gonna draw more, but I think I'm like a little bit arted out. Yeah, alright. Seems like a good time to chill. Alright, let's see. $600 art raffle stream. Alright. Well, thanks so much for hanging out. Never a reminder to just in stream first. Consider to make 100 owl jokes, but it'd be a head turner. Oh my god. Alright, well, thank you so much for hanging out. Had a great time, you know, chatting, shooting the shit, as they say. Who says? And yeah, I mean, if y'all like games, I'll be online tomorrow, provided my internet is good. Such a fun stream. Aw, thanks. Oh, I'll hopefully have that Spinny emote back. So, toodles, my noodles. Alright. Okay, rest of the night. You as well. Alright. Enjoyed the studies. I did. It's good. It's good to study every once in a while. It's a good reminder, you know? Even though sometimes I'm like, everything hurts. Oh my god, that emote. Drawing a string out great so far. Thanks. I probably won't finish it, but we'll see. Appreciate y'all. We're gonna raid. And I'll see y'all later. Bye.